Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Nostalgia Test Podcast. I'm Dan Dissinger here in LA. I'm here with my longtime friend and co-host, Manny Coelho, there in New York. Manny, how are you today?
What's up, man? Doing really well. Looking forward to I don't know. Am I looking forward to this test?
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess so. I don't know. This is an interesting one. Can't wait. Guys, welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast. If this is your first time, as usual, stop everything right now. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember that. Why? It's because we want this podcast to be shared with more people, and we need your help. So we're asking you to like, share, and subscribe. So if you make it through this podcast and you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it.
Go, like Manny said, go to the website, thenostalgiatest.com. That's where you can subscribe to the podcast. You can find links to our Instagram and Facebook at the Nostalgia Test and our Twitter at Nostalgia Test. And you can also subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Stitcher, Podcast Addict. It's a weird app that I use sometimes. We're on there. We're all over the place. So subscribe everywhere and anywhere to the Nostalgia Test Podcast and help us grow this pod. Today we got a doozy. Dan. We got a doozy today. And
so we decided, if you guys have listened before, we have done some videos. We decide on a certain year. Mm-hmm. And we decide on a certain category.
Yeah, for the VMAs.
Normally it's the VMAs. And this time around, I don't know why I did this. I thought it was interesting. There was actually a category called Breakthrough Video. Mm-hmm. Actually, it changed its name. It used to be called Most Experimental Video or Best Direction in a Video. It was around 1988 to 2005, and then they got rid of it, and it came back in 2009, and then I think that was the last time it was seen. This is still a nominated category and awarded category that is not seen on the main show, but during those years is when it was on the shows. What we decided was the 1999, and at that point it was called the Breakthrough Video.
Yeah. And it is, I don't know where to start. I mean, really.
First of all, let's start with the nomination.
The nominees were Uncle featuring Tom York, the video for their song Rabbit in Your Headlights, Korn's video for Freak on a Leash, Eminem featuring Dr. Dre for Guilty Conscience, Eels for Last Stop This Town, Busta Rhymes, Gimme Some More, and Fatboy Slim, Praise You. So that's the category for Breakthrough Video 1999 VMAs.
You would say that this is like an avant-garde, special effects, weirdly directed videos.
Sure.
Is what you're saying. So this is kind of going not towards the singer or the entertainer, but more towards the director and the artistic view they're looking for, right?
Maybe, because there was a best directed video as well, as well. So I don't know who I'm pretty sure it just goes to the band.
Oh yeah, you're right, because it says that along with best directed in video, this award was considered to be one of the most important for professional categories.
Yeah.
At the VMAs.
Yeah, I mean, we had a choice between.
It used to be also called as the most experimental video.
Again, I have so many questions, like thinking about all these things and thinking about this category and then who won. And we're going to talk about all of it because I don't know, Manny. I mean, are you, I'm flustered because I'm confused I was confused by a lot of this. For some of these people that got nominated. I was like, really? So, this fucking video got nominated for Breakthrough? For what?
Yeah. So what do you want to start with?
I mean, Eels? You want to get that one out of the way and just start with
please, let's get it out.
Let's get it. Okay, Talking Carrot. What? That's all I remember. That's all I know.
So it's called Last Stop This Town.
So Last Stop This Town from Eels. I have some facts on that. Last Stop This Town is a song by American rock band Eels. It was released as a single from their 1998 album Electroshock Blues. It was produced and co-written by Michael Simpson and Dust Brothers and Eels frontman E. Now, the music video, directed by Garth Jennings and produced by his company Hammer and Tongs, features E singing to the audience with various vegetables strewn around him. As the video progresses, a carrot is slowly turned into a clone of E. Interspersed throughout is a performance video of Eels performing the song on a multiple rotating platform that move up multiple rotating platforms that move up and down. Near the end of the video, the carrot clone is strapped into a toy robot and walks away. That's got me ball. Okay, that's the video. That's the video. That's the video.
First of all, not digging the song.
No, and Eels is not a bad band. I have an album by Eels. I enjoy it, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I get it, and I was like, I'm supposed to care about this fucking carrot, this anthropomorphic carrot that is like being turned into a clone of him and then put in a robot. And this guy is just singing to me. He looks like every barista that I saw in like 2005. And then I'm supposed to give a shit about this video? I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I understood why. I guess it was nominated because of like the special effects that were going on in it. Because you had stop motion and you had some like computer animation going on that was terrible, but it was still in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So I guess they had to like give it for that, for like the experimental aspect of it. You know?
Yeah.
You like this part of it, the chorus part?
Yeah. When they were all singing together?
Yes.
I mean,
it was like snowing, like they were in a snow globe.
Yeah, that was cool. I feel like I was watching. You remember that Genesis video, Land of Confusion, with the puppets?
Probably. I have to look it up.
Yeah, here. It's really disturbing. It's one of the most disturbing videos I've ever seen in my entire life. But I feel like that was like really much more breakthrough, I guess, if I really wanted to think about it. But this was just like 5 years too late. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why this video was on the same, nominated in the same list as like some of the other videos. I mean, even like I'm thinking about this and like against Guilty Conscience. I'm like, why is this here?
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know why this was on there. I don't think I cared about this category. So I wouldn't have known, like, you could pick anything and put it in this category, right?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Because there is a lot of different things going on here, like stop motion, claymation, computer graphics, coloring, all that. So they had to give it to them. It obviously doesn't belong there.
But
like it wasn't going to win. It wasn't going to win.
But this is what I'm confused about. This is why I'm confused about the breakout video versus like best video. Like, you have video of the year and then you have breakout video. Now, one of them that was nominated for breakout video was in video of the year. That's it. So I'm trying to understand what's the difference. Like, you have Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin got nominated for video of the year. That's not a breakout video, right?
I think, yeah, so that's interesting you say that, because you would think it's a video music award. So you're rating the video, not just the song. But Ricky Martin was killing it that year. Yeah. And Livin' La Vida Loca was a great song. So I guess it was such a good song that it didn't matter about the video, that it needed to be in the nomination to make it on TV so that they could make a show about it.
Yeah. It was just weird. Like,
because don't forget, all you're doing is selling records, right? Any award show is really just to sell more records.
Right, exactly.
So like breakout video, I mean, they just made that an award. Like I said, like it could have just been called it should have just been called most experimental. Because breakout, to me, like, you're right. Like, to me, that means like more of these should have been in the best music video.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Then.
If you're gonna have a video of the year, then what's the point of having breakout video? But I guess, whatever. But truthfully, I watched this video. I was like, why is this so much better than Aha's Take on Me? Like, I look at the Aha video, Take on Me, where it's like a person jumps into a drawing and all of a sudden, like, I'm in this like comic strip, and the Genesis video I sent you, or the Scream video that we watched when we watched the best R&B videos from, what was that, 95? Like that Michael Jackson video. Like, these are a $7 million like video. Like, I'm not saying that the Eels video didn't take time, effort, and whatever, but was it any better than the Scream video? And I have no idea. Like, I don't know. What am I? How is it? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just too dumb to understand why that was there.
Well, it wasn't even nostalgic to me because I didn't
No.
really remember the song. So
It wasn't
moving on, Dan.
Yeah, we're just moving on. I mean, I don't even
This
want.
one's not even.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
just-
Eels, but fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
talking carrot, fuck the talking carrot.
So I'm gonna move on to another one that I didn't really like on this one. I just kind of understood why it was in there. It was a little like independent-ish.
Mhm.
Is Uncle featuring Tom York?
Dude, I hate
Rabbit in Your Headlights.
What a jam!
Wow. Another Hasselhoff hit. Wow.
That's what I wrote down immediately. Like, when it came on, I was like, "Oh, what a jam!"
What a jam. This video is a message, man.
Oh, so Uncle.
This was deep.
Yeah, just a little bit. Uncle is a British musical outfit founded in 1992 by James Lavelle, originally categorized as trip hop. The group once included producer DJ Shadow and have employed a variety of guest artists. And then Tom York, lead singer Radiohead. That's really all you need to know about Tom York. And then Rabbit in Your Headlights is just like this. Oh, God, what a weird fucking song. I mean, what a weird song. The song was written by Tom York and Uncle member Josh Davis and produced by Uncle. The track heavily utilizes samples from other songs. The track takes its title from a quote from the thriller film Jacob's Ladder, which that movie was a whole other thing, right? Dialogue from the film is also one of the many samples on the song. The song also appears to sample the percussion from Talk Talk's New Grass from their album Laughing Stock. Directed by Jonathan Glazer, Dennis Levant is a man wearing a heavy parka walking along the middle of a road in a busy car tunnel. And basically he just continually gets hit by cars and like is just speaking to himself. Probably like lines from Jacob's Ladder. And then
Yeah, he's screaming, right? I'm saying like random stuff in this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sounds like he's saying Timmy.
It was
Timmy! South Park. Timmy!
It was disturbing.
It was crazy, man. He gets hit and like you think he's dead, and then he like gets back up, and like everybody's just like driving past him, and he just like it's like he has like 9 lives. He continuously walks down this tunnel, which is like giving me anxiety when I'm watching this thing. And like the people are just watching him.
Yeah. The other thing is like I'm reminded of like whatever Tom York is on, it just all sounds like Radiohead. Like all of it. Or like his solo projects. Like this sounded like Kid A or Amnesiac to me. Which made me think. I think I need to put that to the test possibly because I'm like, I mean, I like those albums, but I haven't listened to them in a little bit. So I'm also like, but it was long. The video was long. It was repetitive. And like at 3 minutes in, there was over a minute left. And I was like, how is there over a minute left of this?
You know what bothers me is like some cars hit him, some cars don't.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the effects of them, like it gets better and better as you are watching it, like how he gets hit.
Yeah.
And like the fact that like it looks like some stuntman was literally hit by a car to do this stunt in the video. And like at the end, like, the car crashes on him and he's like, he's got the he's got his arms out like crucifix style. So a lot of it is crazy with the filming of this.
Yeah. I remember seeing this video when the video first came out in 99, when it first came out. I do remember seeing it.
You do?
Yeah. When it came on, I knew exactly what it was. And then, but the thing is like with new eyes watching it, I'm like, we all know where this is going. We all know what's happening here. The other thing is like, I've been in tunnels. This guy would have been hit more than the amount of times he was hit. Do you know what I mean? Like tunnel, driving through a tunnel, there are more than just the amount of cars that were there, and obviously that has to do with computer graphics, probably to afford how much you could put into it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I just couldn't. I guess it was hard for me to get through because I actually got bored waiting for what I knew was supposed to happen in this video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah, the climax of the video is awesome. Like watching the car crash on top of him.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
a great shot.
it does like go on for a minute too long.
It's really long. I mean, the shot, I mean, that's the shot that earned the video, you know, its recognition and probably its, you know, the nomination. That's the shot. And that's how the video ends. Like, as soon as he gets
Yeah,
hit,
that's it.
the video ends. I'm like, all right, man.
I get
Yeah.
it.
And
That was a
styling.
great shot, but like you're right. Take out a minute, take out 2 minutes,
Yeah.
get hit twice, and then that shot. Like, but he got hit a couple times, a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You were like done with the shock of it. Like, oh, okay, so he's not gonna die.
Yeah, it was weird. What's funny is like, and I'm probably like, we're probably people like, oh, how can you say that? There's a great video. It's just like, it is a good video. We're not saying it's not a good video, or I'm not saying, but I'm saying it was a boring video. You know, it was boring. And I think it also comes down to like, I'm sorry, but the music was boring.
Get fluxed up.
I mean, it was boring. I mean, say like the Eels, like that song was. I'm pretty sure if I heard the song without the video, I'd be like, all right, it's a cool song. The video is stupid, but like this was boring. This was boring. It was boring. It gave me anxiety to watch, and I just was like, I get it. He got hit a bunch of times. We get it. Like, get this. Like, let's do this. You know what I mean? And you can't understand a goddamn thing that Tom York is saying. And you know, at some point, I'm just like, is this really a thing? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me
So 1999 is already not a. It's like having
so
a lot.
far.
I mean, the
Not
other.
passing. That doesn't individually. This doesn't pass the test. It stays nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
The last shot, the crucifix shot.
Yeah.
Great effects,
Mhm.
but all right. Now, all right. Let's try to keep it up. Now, moving on to the next one,
Go ahead, Manny.
which I actually enjoyed,
Hit me.
was Freak on a Leash. Right?
Okay. So you
I
enjoyed it.
this.
Okay.
I did. I don't particularly love this song. Okay. But I enjoyed the video a lot. Because I like that it starts off like the animated anime look.
Uh-huh.
I like that part. Like the kid going out, they're sneaking out, and it goes into this. It's the bullet.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden goes into like.
Yeah.
So there was a weird message going on, right? I guess they're sneaking out of like an area. Are they in jail?
Let's see. The music video contains a mixture of animation and live performance. An accidentally fired bullet from the policeman's gun breaks out of the animated world into the real world. The bullet then enters a Korn poster. Okay, we get that. It doesn't really say anything about like where these kids were, but I believe that like it's kind of some sort of school like place. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not a school, but it's like it looks like, you know, some sort of school area. What's funny is like as soon I forgot what this video was, and then when it came on, I was like, oh, it's the fucking bullet video. That's like the only thing I remember from this video. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bullet. It's the bullet video.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm watching it now again, and it seems like all the kids escape. Oh, all the kids were at home, and they run out, right? So they're all running to a place. So they're running into an area, not I don't think out of an area.
Oh, I see.
Maybe they
so
are.
The security guard. No, you're right. It looks like they're in a town.
And then they jump over to where there's a cliff.
Where it says no trespassing. A security guard is guarding this cliff.
That's what
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah. So maybe he's guarding the real world.
Oh, maybe that's it. Because like it's
like
so
because
weird.
They're in the animation world,
yeah.
and they're playing with like innocence and reality. You know, they're playing the game hopscotch. And like he's trying to stop them from going over the edge, and he falls anyway. And then the gun goes off.
Yeah,
you think it's gonna kill the girl?
Yeah, I forgot that it didn't. I was super worried about that. I was like, "Whoa, what am I watching here?"
So then, once it enters into the world, now the bullet keeps flying, projecting forward, and it gives you the. You ever see the movie Wanted?
No.
With Angelina Jolie. It was kind of like a comic book, based on a comic book or something, or graphic novel. There's a lot of like special effects with this bullet flying in the air and they bend the bullet and stuff.
Yeah.
This reminded me, this is like that kind of shot. Like you're watching the band, obviously now you got the shot of the band.
Yeah.
And like as that's happening, the bullet continues to fly through the world and like break something.
Yo, wreaking havoc on beverages like everywhere.
Oh yeah, like
one
glass
beverage
is constantly. Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're a beverage in the freak
or like I like the balloon shot. You know, they go through the balloon.
Terrible shot though. I mean, those balloons look so fake when
those are definitely fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the glass shots, I guess were used a lot because like it was the best shot to shoot in slow motion, right?
Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh
the
my
milk.
God. Oh my god. Wait a second. Dude, if you rewind it back, okay, I don't know where you are in this, but there's a shot where like the guy is like putting down like a I guess a 6-pack or something. The bullet goes through it, right? Now, if you slow it down, right, it blows it up, and then okay, there it is. Like if they didn't clean this graphic up because like as the liquid is going out, all the cans are there in place. Like they're just sitting there. So it's like,
oh, I see it.
Oh god.
Oh shit, I do see it. You see the way they blow up the portable phone?
Yeah, that 90s cell phone. Like
yeah, the Zach Morris phone.
The Zach Morris phone. Oh my god, dude.
And the band sits in this like box.
Yeah, in someone's post
where that has like bullet holes everywhere. And then all of a sudden they're controlling the bullet.
I hate this part. I think I hate this part because I don't like this band. Never was a fan of Korn, the Vegetable or the band. And this is the part that I didn't like because it's like I was just like, okay. I hated that part. But the problem is this video then like it's like they rehash every shot again, going backwards, back towards it, and that was like, all right, you know that. Yeah.
I get it.
But
they're breaking other things.
I mean, Manny, I know that you were a gigantic Korn fan.
No, was not a gigantic Korn fan. As friends, there were. I enjoyed up until that part where the band like controls the bullet, and I understand what they were doing. They're just trying to like this category seems to be like special effects technique, and if you're good at it, you get awarded. You get nominated for this category, right? So they're like, all right, we're gonna show you this bullet, and it like is now reversing in the frame. Yeah, and going backwards, but things are still. It's not like it's redoing what it did.
No, I thought it did, but it's destroying parking meters, a pot of coffee. There's a fat guy in a pool that it misses. It hits a slide. It almost kills another kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and then it destroys a television. Like, it's just like it's really funny to watch because, like, right now on YouTube, I could go on YouTube and watch a bunch of videos of like things like a bullet or something going through something, and it's amazing what people can do now with like cameras. I mean, there is a message in this video. I mean, in the end, I mean, the kid.
Well, of course, they're right. It basically, like, the kids are still innocent, and she gives the bullet back to him. Like, you are the one that caused the havoc on the world. Yeah, you're the adult. You're trying to get us not to trespass, but yet you caused the havoc.
Yeah, right. You know, exactly.
You fucked this up.
It's a weird band. It's a weird video. It's like a weird. What's funny is also listening to music from this time, like rock music like this, because like this was called like new metal, like NU metal, and I was just like, there's like bands like this or Disturbed and some other bands. There was another band, Papa Roach. Remember them?
Oh yeah. Would this be like considered like Limp Bizkit too?
Limp Bizkit actually was nominated in the same year. You know, Kid Rock was nominated in 1999 for some sort of video that hit Ba with the Ba. Like,
I mean, again, I think this more stands on the. It's nostalgic to me. It wouldn't pass the test. Yeah, I think it's definitely high up there on the fact that like when it came out, the graphics of it, like that was big then. Like slowing that down, everything that it broke, it was like I want to show you what I could do. And like you're saying now, like you could do that with our cameras. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think about like our phones could do all that right now.
I mean, you could
Like the shots that they're doing.
Holy
like,
shit.
You could slow motion better.
Have you seen the new phones that are coming out? Like the Samsung phones, there's like 3 cameras on it.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
And you can shoot a whole movie. But what's funny is like the best rock video like thing is like Freak on a Leash, Ba with a Ba, Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away, Limp Bizkit, Nookie, and then like Offspring, Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Wow.
There's stuff going on with rock. Like you could see the downfall of rock music very like around this time, because the best rap video like for 1999 was like Jay-Z featuring Ja Rule and Emil, Can I Get A, and then Tupac, Changes, DMX, Rough Riders Anthem, and Nas featuring Puff Daddy, Hate Me Now, which that video and that song is awesome. That's a crazy category, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is weird. They do best rap video and best hip hop video. Interesting.
Yeah, they changed it up.
They got to give Beastie Boys an award, I guess that's why.
Yo, Beastie Boy has some really great videos.
Well, Intergalactic.
Especially when they got like older and they changed up their whole like style and they kind of started doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But which I would love to put Intergalactic to the test, because
the album.
I remember that, just the video.
Oh yeah, that was a good video.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
I would say it's just nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
I don't think it's bad. I mean,
this is already a weak category. I mean, the audience. I mean, you guys could tell. There's like this is not best R&B. It's so weird how like we were like breakthrough video, and when I started watching them, I was just like,
but we still had to stick to it. We could have canceled this.
We're not canceling.
We're not canceling it because
we're putting everything.
Because I might argue with you on the last one. I'm gonna put it out there. But anyways, I'm gonna go with Eminem's featuring Dr. Dre's Guilty Conscience. Holy nostalgia.
Yeah.
I always remembered liking this video. I thought it was first of all, it's a great song. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good song. I don't know about you, but I like the devil and angel type of thing that's going on in here. Talk about special effects. It was shot really cool.
Oh yeah. This is when in the category I started to kind of get a little more into it, because I was like, all right, this is a good song. This is like the Eminem that I miss. Do you know what I mean? Like this is Eminem I miss. Now, of course.
Well, this is Marshall Matt. No, was this Slim Shady?
Yeah. This was from the Slim Shady album, because he got nominated the same year for My Name Is. Yeah. But this is the Eminem I miss. Now I know it's really problematic. He's still problematic. There's a lot of issues with his, music as well, and some of the things that he said. But that's, like for another day. So, but to acknowledge that, I know that. But this song itself was really interesting because, the video itself was just really cool.
I thought the video was great. I loved the style of it being like Unsolved Mysteries with like the Unsolved Mystery guy. Like, meet Eddie, fed up with life and the way things are going, like, and they back off and like the announcer's standing right there with his tuxedo on. Yeah. Right? I thought it was great. And then they pause and they do like the Matrix shot, like the 360 Matrix shot. You're expecting like some action to go on. It's just two rappers basically having a freestyle like battle going on, but also telling a story of this, what's going on with this. I
thought it was great. I mean, I thought, the video for Guilty Conscience, a little bit about it, has a nonstop backbeat with a chorus, unlike the album version. So that's the other thing too. The album version is way different than the video version. Obviously, they had to like do a lot of different things to like clean it up for it to be okay to play on MTV and everything. It's also got a different narrator played by actor Robert Culp. The lyrics in the chorus samples the song "I Will Follow Him" by Little Peggy March. The version that aired on MTV eliminated the murder at the end of the song and converted it into a related argument, and the director's cut leaves the murder in. Now, the video is produced using the bullet time technique, depicting Eminem and Dr. J rapping to the song's protagonist on how to deal with her conflicting situations, including a man's temptation to robbing a liquor store, so on and so forth. Now, It does have that Matrix thing that you're saying. I think that this was if you want to talk about breakout video, I feel like this is kind of where I get to that moment where I'm like, this was a breakout video. People were talking about this video all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, this was a video.
First of all, one thing, it had phenomenal lyrics,
phenomenal
song to back up the video. It was like, I want to know what concept came first. Was it the song or was the video?
I believe it definitely was.
Because
here it says the background is like Eminem and Dr. Dre were at a gym. They were talking about song concepts, and Dr. Dre said they should do a song together called like Night and Day, where everything Dre was saying, Eminem would say the complete opposite. Eminem thought about it and went home that same night and began writing it. An announcer from a talent agency was hired to come in to voice the narrator. Eminem and company told him and his parts and what he had to say, and they made this skit around what he said. So
that's great.
Yeah.
But like, think about the guy who directed this and how they came up with the visual aspect of it.
Yeah.
And like, to come up with this the way of doing it, where like they just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and like it's the video is frozen as they're talking to the person that's about to do the bad thing or the good thing, and then like it goes like back into it. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I think this was ahead of its time.
Oh, absolutely.
As a video.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like absolutely. This was three mini movies in one video that I didn't want to end. Where like we were just talking about Uncle. I couldn't wait until that ended. This was like, this could have gone on.
But that's the thing. Rock and roll or rock or alternative rock or whatever you want to, like at that point, like a lot of bands were just hitting a wall. You know what I mean? Like there was something going on where like hip hop and rap and R&B and stuff were continuing to grow and evolve over time and got bigger and bigger and bigger. Right. That's why like rock, you don't hear a lot about it now. Like, it's just like, you know, who is the best rock bands out there? I mean, I don't know. Right. To me,
I think in our time, I would argue that Killers is one of the best.
That's what I would
rock bands.
I would agree.
Of our generation.
I would agree.
I've seen them live twice.
They're amazing,
and they're an amazing show. Like,
and they have a new album, and the new album's awesome.
Yeah, I would argue that, but like, yeah, with the hip hop back then, like there was so much artistic freedom going on, and like, dude, going back to this video, did you notice that even their clothing matched the person that they were like in their conscience about?
I know.
Like, they're both wearing the varsity jackets in the second one.
I know.
I was like that little hint, like, they're him. They're his thoughts. They're not Dr. Dre and Eminem. They're him thinking that. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? That whole scene too, with the varsity jackets and the second scene of the video, in the facts, like on Wikipedia, it's like, or on the notes on Wikipedia, calling it facts. But like that, if you watch Animal House, like that scene where he's like dropping the girl off, shit is Animal House. The whole thing is Animal House. That whole scene when he has the bad him and the good him, like basically the main character of Animal House at that point, or one of the main characters of Animal House, like, that girl is underage. The girl's passed out in that room, and he had one part telling him to, like, you know, just like do whatever he wants, and the other one, don't do that, blah blah blah. And then he like puts her in a shopping cart and just drops her off at her house.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy shit, that's reminiscent of that scene in Animal House. What's interesting is, like, say what you will about Eminem, like there's a lot of issues and a lot of problems with like a lot of the lyrics in his music, his early music, and the imagery in his music and stuff like that. I really can't I can't listen to a lot of his stuff that much anymore. But when I see that, and I see that Animal House like scene, basically, it really takes you back, because it's like they were saying something. You know what I mean? And it's just like, this discussion has been happening, and like they put it in that video, and it's just like, if you don't have like the awareness to see it, you're just like going right over that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there's a lot going on in this song, you know, that more than
even at the end, like when they're like tempers going up and they're building up, and it's like coming to the end, and like you used to, like, they cut out the murder scene, but like just the way this ends was great.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was
turns on
such a great,
Yeah, he's like, oh, how can you say that, like, not to be violent or whatever? Because it's like he's calling out Dr. Dre for being violent, like in
Yeah,
his real life. And it's just
yeah.
like those things are real. All those things that he said are it's not fiction. You know what I
And
mean?
but then it even ends like that Dr. Dre finally, who was supposed to be the good guy in this,
Yeah.
is like, nah, man, you just got to kill them both. Like, there's some things, it's crazy. Like,
Oh man.
you know, it was done well. I really enjoyed this video.
Oh yeah, I think it
Go
passes.
ahead.
It
Oh,
passes.
yeah, it
I mean,
passes.
how can it not? I mean,
It passes. It almost should have been the winner, in my opinion. But,
yeah.
anyways. So, guys, if you like Nostalgia Test podcast, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe and like
Follow us on
subscribe.
all social media outlets that you can find us and where you can get podcasts: Podbean, Spotify, Apple. The next one, which is the Busta Rhymes video.
Dude, I just want to take out like just a second or two just to be like, I feel like Busta Rhymes does not get talked about enough as a rapper.
Holy nostalgia.
This man is just a fucking unbelievable rapper.
Well, Busta Rhymes.
His
Correct
latest
me if
album,
I'm wrong.
You gotta hear it. Sick.
Busta Rhymes is originally from Tribe Called Quest, right?
No. That's gonna be more. What? No.
No?
No.
I'm speaking out of turn on that one. Get fluxed up.
Leaders of New School. That was what he was. He was an American hip hop group based on Long Island called Leaders of the New School. The group's big break was when they became an opening act for hip hop group Public Enemy. Public Enemy's Chuck D gave Busta Rhymes and Charlie Brown their respective stage names. Leaders of the New School recording in 1990 and released their debut album, A Future Without a Past. They appeared on a Tribe Called Quest Posse Cut Scenario.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
I listened to that album and he was on there and he still memorable.
He's one of the best rappers out. If someone said Busta Rhymes is on my top 5, I would be like, why not? Do you know what I mean? So,
he was made in a couple movies. Like ridiculous. This guy is an all-time just entertainer. Could be a really serious rapper. I loved it. The song, it's called Victory with Biggie and Puff. It has the Rocky background in it. Oh, dude. And he's like, where my bitches is at? Where my bitches is at? Where the real life from the back? Where fuck you at? Where my bitches is at? Yo.
That's the song that Jadakiss wrote Puff's verse on.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude. That song is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so, but we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is the Give Me Some More official video.
Yes.
Which has kind of like a Bugs Bunny meets Alice in Wonderland, bugged out. This whole video is shot with a fisheye lens. They went hard.
They went
fisheye lens
hard on this, and it was on his
Dr. Seuss.
Oh God, dude, he was on his third solo album, ELE Extinction Level Event, The Final World Front, and actually, he just came out with a new Extinction Level Event album. It's really amazing. It is often considered to be the very summit of his complex, breathless, high-speed rhyming delivery, most prominent in his early work. The song was produced by regular Busta collaborator DJ Scratch. The violin riffs that accompany the main beat are sampled from the opening theme to Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 film Psycho and composed by Bernard Herrmann. I mean, the video was directed by Hype Williams along with Busta Rhymes himself, who credited there as Busta Remo. Like many of his earlier music videos, it is shot through a fisheye lens in fast motion and is largely absurdist in nature. Opening up with a Looney Tunes-like intro, the video begins with Busta Rhymes narrating in the background and so on and so on. It is this video is trippy as hell. This video is crazy, and I loved it. I thought it was fun. It was great.
Oh, it's fun as hell. No, I love it. I love the characters in it. I love the use of the fisheye lens.
Oh yeah,
it makes it even trippier, and it makes it like you are in a Looney Tunes or even Dr. Seuss book. Like, it was crazy.
When did the Missy Elliott video come out where she kind of did something like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that was a great video.
because that video, the Scream video, the Busta Rhymes videos, like they all do this like straight to camera thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they do this like in a like really, really prominently. I don't even know how many notes I have because the thing for this video, because as I was watching it, I was just transfixed. Do you know what I mean? Like I have it on again, I'm watching it, and it is just hilarious. It's
Dude,
hilarious.
he
And
plays so many different characters too.
oh my god, I
Like,
know.
he has like the muscle suit, then he's
Yeah.
like dressed as like the boxer, you know,
Yeah.
then he's himself, then he's in like the, you know, businessman cartoon. Everything's exaggerated,
It's
which is
super
great, which is so great in this.
yeah, it's super exaggerated, and he just is a character. But that's the thing. That's what I love about him. Like, he allows himself to have fun.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so fast though too. Like he's just like,
Give me some more.
give me some more. Oh man. I mean, it's a fun video. I think, but that's the thing. Like, it was funny watching this video, but at the same time, it's fun, but it's dark. It's definitely dark still. You know what I mean? It's like, because you have that psycho violin thing in the background. So something's happening. You know what I mean? There's something going on. You know, he's got that whole thing about it looks like it's about greed, it's about money, it's about, you know, you got this kid that turns into a monster. That was so weird. I was
Yeah,
just
he
like,
hit his head and turned into a monster.
yeah, that was weird. I was like, what the fuck is that? That was crazy. But like it almost reminded me too of like, you know, Outcast videos as well. You know, like I think it was like Bombs Over Baghdad, that song. That video was kind of in the same vein as well. But again, hip hop videos, like the one thing I'm noticing from 1999 is just how great these hip hop videos were versus like, you know, some of the rock videos.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Definitely, this was a fun one. I liked it. I don't know if I could say that this was better than Guilty Conscience, but it was definitely up there, and I like that it was in this category. You know, It was colorful. Every shot had a purpose to it, and it was just a good video to watch. Like I could watch it again.
Oh yeah,
and feel something, and then like spot something else, and spot another character that he was playing, and like, you know, the costume picks in it, and like how exaggerated certain things are, because you are using the fisheye lens. You have to like base characters and looks based on that, because there's only certain things that are being seen through the fisheye lens, and like things have to be very exaggerated so you could see the narrowness of it too at the bottom. Like, so it was cool. I liked it a lot.
I think with Busta Rhymes, like what's interesting is like there's like a seriousness to the music, but there's like this really exaggerated like visual. But I feel like that's saying something. Like that's kind of like, you know, this is kind of what you know, life is like. You know, we live in this exaggerated existence. Things are just happening at like this weird cartoony type of like way. But there's a seriousness behind it. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Give me some more.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Give
it.
me some more.
And it's funny, like this was also nominated in the same category as My Name Is, and it lost to My Name Is as well. So
interesting.
So in 2000, it was nominated for Best Rap Solo Performance at the Grammys, but it lost to Eminem's My Name Is.
Still great. I say it passes. I definitely think I like this video a lot.
Yeah, so. I definitely passes. I think it 100% passes. It's a really great video.
All right, so now, ooh, Dan, I know where you're gonna go with this. I hear it in your voice.
Are we at the end?
We're going to the winner.
Yeah,
of this. I don't know why this was the winner. I guess I know why, but I don't think it totally deserved it. But yeah, so we're going Fatboy Slim's "Praise You." Didn't it win like Video of the Year? It won a lot of awards, didn't it?
So it won. No, Video of the Year went to Lauryn Hill's "Doo Wop," That Thing. Okay. It wasn't even nominated for Video of the Year.
It got nominated for Dance Video, Breakout Video, Best Direction, Best Cinematography. It got a Grammy Award nomination for Best Dance Recording, and it also got nominated for Best Video. In Europe. but it won breakthrough video
in Europe.
Yeah. It won breakthrough video, best director, and best cinematography.
Yeah. Which
I feel. What was the cinematography? Why was that best cinematography? My mom could have shot this video.
Yeah, best choreography. Is that the best choreography you mean? Or
that's what it was. It didn't
best
get choreography.
It won direction, breakout, choreography.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
what the fuck? I will say this.
Choreography, this piece of shit.
Really? You thought it was a piece of shit?
You know what the problem is? But you say what you want. You say what you were gonna say.
Shot by Spike Jonze.
Right.
Spike Jonze danced in it, and it was shot guerrilla style in a mall. Well, not in a mall. I think it was outside of a movie theater.
Yeah, outside of a movie theater.
Nobody said. I think only the owner knew that they were going to be dancing. They're all dressed in like 90s clothes. And the cinematography of it was a regular like home video. And they just started they started playing the music and started doing this dance as if like, they were at Coachella, but in the mall, just dancing.
Yeah.
In front of people that had no idea this was going on. They're all trying to get to a movie. And back then, movies, you used to show up like an hour to 2 hours before your movie and line up. Remember those times? We used to line up for a movie. And now you got to sit and watch these kooks dance.
Dude, this video cost $800 to produce.
Well, yeah.
I still want to know where those $800 went. Still,
probably to pay the dancers,
the extras.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. The only reason this was made was because apparently, according to this Wikipedia, the video was made only because Spike Jonze, unable to work with Fatboy Slim on the video for Rockefeller Skank, recorded it and sent his own solo dance video of Skank as a gift. Jones's alternative music video was so well received by Slim that Jones's fictional Torrance community dance group was greenlighted for the official video for Praise You. Dude, this is the thing.
Best part of this video was when the security guard comes over.
Oh my God.
And shuts off the song.
Thank God.
And Spike Jonze jumps on him and hugs him.
Any other person, he would have been arrested immediately. Now,
I'll tell you this. That wasn't planned. Why I think this is interesting to watch now is that goes back again to what I said before. We are so inundated with content and craziness and the thing that people videoing everything.
Yeah.
Right. You see this now and you'd be like, okay, it's just people doing stupid stuff in public and other people staring, getting annoyed. But back then, think about this then.
Yeah.
If this was going on, like you're watching Spike Jonze like go nuts while everybody else is just like when he does this like freestyle, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and people just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Yeah. People in the comments of this video were like, it's hard to choreograph bad dancing. I'm like, no. What are you talking about? Like, what's hard is choreographing a bunch of people to do complex, insane dance moves, not like look like they just walked off the street and like, we're doing this now.
Dude, you think they planned this? I feel like this was just freestyle.
No, why did they win a choreography video award?
I disagree that should have been a thing. I mean, I get that
like they beat Britney Spears. Like when you look at when you look like who they were against for choreography, like where is it? Choreography: Ricky Martin, "Livin' La Vida Loca," Will Smith featuring Drew Hill and Kool Moe Dee, "Wild Wild West," Britney Spears, "Baby One More Time." Fatboy Slim, "Praise You" beat those three those three videos choreographers.
I would have been pissed.
So would I, because Fatboy Slim, because Spike, first of all, the only reason this won, in my opinion, is because of Jackass. I don't care what anyone is going to say in the comments. That's why this won. Spike Jones is part of that shit, whatever, and skateboard culture and all that shit about like recording jackass stunts and people. So when they saw this, it looked like a jackass stunt. So I feel like that was just like part of it.
You're right. This did look like that, and especially that was like the MTV like heyday. Like,
yeah,
Jackass was on MTV, and this is the MTV Awards, and it does look like a Jackass skit.
That's the thing. And so, like, when I think about how this beat out Guilty Conscience, look, even the Carrot video, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about a video that literally costs nothing to make because they did this flash mob, and all that happened was them doing a bad dance, and then they put this Fatboy Slim music on it, and everyone's like, that's hilarious. But like, okay, I give it that it's funny, but you're like the Busta Rhymes video was like actually like there was stuff happening in it. There were things going on. Or the Guilty Conscience video. Like, I mean, you're telling me that this video is a breakout video? The only thing that happened was some dope stood outside the crowd with a camera and recorded a flash mob. What's breakout about a flash mob?
I just used the bomb.
Yeah.
That's why I'm pissed when I saw that. I was just like, come on.
Did you see that one guy? He's standing online and he's trying to get by, and he's so pissed.
Yeah, he's so pissed.
Fucking looks like he's gonna fucking punch us. Jones in the face.
Yeah, because Spike Jones decided in Westwood, LA, they're like, oh, we're gonna do this flash mob. I'm Spike Jones. Like, shut up.
Shut up.
Oh my God. It's just like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of angered me. I was just like, I just couldn't believe it. I thought, what's funny? I forgot that this is what we were doing because I thought, and I got it mixed up with another song. Maybe it was a Moby song or that other one where Christopher Walken is walking and dancing. Remember that video?
Yeah.
That's how I was like, is that the video we're watching? And I feel like if I go back and watch that, I'm like, I'm watching this guy walk. I'm watching walk and walk.
Yeah.
That's got me ball. Oh man,
it's ridiculous. And then Spike Jones just starts throwing himself on the floor, and there's this one dude with like a black jacket on. He's so annoyed. Well, everyone else is laughing.
Yeah, everyone else is laughing except for but this is the thing. Like, if you're telling me, okay, if they want to make an argument that this was a breakout video, fine, whatever, right? But you can't make an argument that this is actually choreographed. Like, you're telling me that this beats Baby Won't Hit Me Baby One More Time or whatever, or it beats Wild Wild West or Livin' La Vida Loca. If you watch Livin' La Vida Loca, the choreography that went into that video is insane. Look at this. I'm watching this again. I'm watching this Praise You video again. And I'm just like, this is what
one best choreographed. Yeah.
This looks like a bunch of people who took mushrooms and just decided to disturb everyone that was trying to go see a movie.
Oh, I'm telling you, people just like walked out of Coachella or like a commune.
Yeah, like he's a cult leader. That's what it looks like.
It totally looks like that. When he hugs the security guard, it's phenomenal.
Unbelievable. And look at all these people standing around. Just like, get out of the, like, he's bothering that woman. You couldn't get close to people anymore. Like this, I watched this too, and I'm thinking like in terms of what we're going through in these moments right now, recording during a pandemic, and he's like getting close to people. I mean, he's getting in their space. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, yo, some of these people would have punched him in the face.
Yeah, like people are just trying to go see a movie, and and he's trying to.
I'm trying to think about which movie they were going to see.
What was out in 1999?
It was probably shot in 98, so I don't know, man.
Oh my God. I mean, it's just
the part when he hugs the security guard, it's phenomenal.
Like this one guy's trying to get by with a white t-shirt. It's just like, let me get by. I mean, this is what I want to know. Did they do this in one shot?
Yes, but they cut it because there's a part after he hugs the security guard then starts to like block people. So I feel like they had to have a conversation with the security guard and be like, the owner must have been like, no, we let him use this space. He paid $800 for this. That's why it cost $800.
Yeah, they had to pay a fine or something probably because that guy's like, look, I'm trying to get a ticket. He even gets in the way of that guy that's like literally just trying to get by to go buy a ticket.
You have to go look at the part when he goes to do his solo match, and he's like he cartwheels into like the bar, and he's like slides it over. He almost hits that guy with the black shirt. I mean the black jacket.
Yeah.
Look how pissed that guy is. He's like, I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at that.
Oh my God. And then he like claps and everyone's just like dancing again. This is like a travesty. But like what came out in 1998, Rush Hour came out in 1998, Deep Impact, Half Baked. Maybe they went to all go see Half Baked in 1998. I'm pretty sure if we're saying it came out in 1998, right? If they filmed it in 98. Godzilla. There's just a ton of movies came out in 98 that probably they were watching. Oh my God. Maybe they were all going to see Meet Joe Black. And it was just like, get out of my way. Maybe. Armageddon came out in 98.
Oh my God.
Dude, Armageddon's 2.5 hours?
Interesting.
Holy shit.
What?
Armageddon's
it's a fucking long movie, dude. Armageddon is long. All right.
Oh my God. I don't know.
What do you think about this one?
I'm gonna curb my hatred for this video that it won. Like I don't think that it should have won, but what I'm saying that I think it's nostalgic because like I said, it's nostalgic of that Jackass era. Like seeing it reminded me of just seeing Jackass. And Jackass is pretty well for right now nostalgic to me. So like when I see how it was shot, it's like it brings that back. I don't think it's a good video. I think it's funny in the way that it's nostalgically funny, but I'm not. I mean, it's like
it stays nostalgic to me.
It's Killer Clowns funny, where I'm just like, let's watch.
It's just like it's just so ridiculous that you're like, if you had told me like, hey, we're gonna just do a video and we're just gonna do this one, I'd be like, first of all, I don't remember it, but now I'm watching it. Like, I agree. It's like, oh, like it's the Jackass look, but I don't think it would mean anything right now. Like this is wasteland.
No, wait.
It's terrible.
This video is white privilege. Like literally, that's I see it, and I'm just like, he hugged a security guard. He jumped on a security guard. You're telling me he didn't get punched in the face? Get the hell out of here! Like, get the fuck out of here.
That would have been awesome to see. That would have been an amazing movie. That would have made it phenomenal.
If the rest of the video was that song Praise You and the security guard just pounding him down, just like pounding him out and just like throwing him in a car, and the rest of the flash mob being like all these actors or whatever being like, oh shit, what do we do now? Because Spike Jones just got arrested. That would be hilarious. Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh man. So yeah, I think it stays nostalgic. Now, Manny, I think the big question is, did the right video win?
No. No.
We have to go back and do this again. Like, who do you which video would you give? Would you like rewrite?
I think Guilty Conscience wins this video. With a close Busta Rhymes, Give Me Some More comes very, very close.
Yeah.
But I think Guilty Conscience, if you're talking about a breakout, like best direction, experimental video, I think because you're not just talking about, it was a great song, great concept of a song, plus a great video that made, if anything, just made that song even better.
Yeah.
Because you visualized what you were already thinking about what that looked like, and like they did such a great job doing it.
Yeah.
Totally think that should have won. To fucking praise you. No. I agree. Praise You did nothing new. It's Candid Camera. That's what it was. It's like, this is Candid Camera. That's all it was. America is like, give me a fucking break. You're telling me that's the breakout video, an $800 like Candid Camera like prank? Like we could do pranks. Like that's not a music video. You know what I mean? And so it just, I felt like it was only because Spike Jones was in it and because like Jackass was huge and everyone saw it and was like, oh, this is hilarious. I mean, I probably put Praise You at the bottom and like Eels right before it. Ugh. Eels.
We did it again. We
Well,
took
guys,
on
don't
VMA
forget.
again.
Guys, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, give us a share, give us a shout out. Hit us up on Instagram through our messaging if you want us to do a test, suggested test. You could even sign up for our email list. Dan loves the email. That's the way he does it.
Get special quotes from the episodes, reminders about the IG lives. So if you want to do something, help us out, hit that subscribe button. Wherever you're listening to the podcast, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Stitcher, wherever you listen. We did it again. We took on the VMAs, and we'll be back. We'll be back.
See you guys.
Peace. Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter @NostalgiaTest and on Instagram @TheNostalgiaTest. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.